Can you hear me? Check. Is this thing on? Hello? It's on? Alright. Where's the other funny guy? I'm the only funny guy. The other guy he's the sidekick. He's the square. Good to see so many people in the chat. Thidges is here. SVR. Pete. Gotcha. Burst. What's up, Sebastian? Pearl the Rapper. Jasaka, someone stole my name. That's unfortunate. Twitch Thoweg. Is that any compromise? Submitted something too. I see you. Casado also submitted something. Oh, gotcha, it's just a bot. Speaking of bots, say hi to Automatic Jamie, of course. What's up, Mexoff? Arrivederci. Oh, he's on his way. He's just setting up some testing while he's occupied here. Oh, Thoweg is XX Fun Gaming. We've talked about it. You gotta have the same name on Discord and on Twitch.
The chat here?
Because you haven't. Yeah, because I didn't want to intrude on your desktop. What's up, Gecko and Dinomaster? Look, there's so many people already here. There is?
On the left screen.
There is?
Our left. The viewer's right screen.
There is?
Yes, it's the
Oh, they don't know or care for that matter.
I think.
Yeah. See, I'm speaking Italian with Mexoff. It's always kind of our thing. Yeah.
Mamma mia. It's
that's
Italian.
No, that's racist.
What?
Mexoff is actually a plumber. Did you know? No, I'm kidding. Not all Italians are plumbers. Just Mario.
We've got a new viewer in chat. He doesn't
Who's
know
that?
what we don't know what we're gonna do either. We wing it every week, right?
So, Thais, Tynmans. This is
Thin Mans.
Thin Mans. This is the plan. All right. It's a little chilly. In a minute, we're gonna play some Trailmakers, and we're gonna show off the weekly challenge, which is a competition that we have every week on our Discord, where people submit vehicles and Trailmakers based off of a theme that we say here on stream. And we're gonna look at our favorites, find our favorites. The 40 entries this week, because we had a little break, so there's plenty to do today. We're gonna find a winner and give them a trophy.
I had a break.
Yeah,
you were sick.
I was.
You died and then came back.
True that. Yeah. How do you silence an Italian? You tie his hands.
$50 for this?
Huh?
$50?
Jamie.
I mean, that's $50 profit. I got this shirt for free. So.
Yeah, but it'll only rise in price from now on. And
do you want me to wash it before, or because if you don't want me to
the more
to wash
days
it,
you wear it in a row, the more expensive
it's gonna be more expensive.
It'll be. Yeah. Go home, Gamer Girl bathwater. Say hi to Gamer Boy T-shirt. I'm just gonna. Okay, you can I.
Yeah, please let me move my legs first before you.
Just a little bit, just like that. You see Scrapman build that abnormal flying machine? I saw he built your abnormal flying machine, Khan. I saw both videos. First I saw the Scrapman one and was like, who's this Khan fellow? And then I watched Khan's
that's gonna be $100.
And then I watched yours. That was great. I think Khan, if you're watching today, that you'll see some flying creations that are even more ridiculous than the ones that you could come up with. So without further ado, let's launch.
Everyone can see all the games that you play.
Oh no! Shout out to Hitman. Let's go.
That's fair. We can represent other.
Hitman, another Danish developer, if you didn't know. Yeah, but they don't need any money, do they?
Can I get the chat on here?
Can you get the chat? Of course you can. Let me just do this.
Oh no.
Oh, cool.
It can happen from time to time.
You were inspired by a competition, except you don't. Come on, man. I saw it. I saw that thing. It was crazy. Except the weird thing where it tilted. Did you ever find out why it was steering to the left? Con?
Welding bug, maybe.
No, because this was in scrap mechanic. So.
Oh yeah, that's just scrap mechanic.
That was just scrap mechanic being scrap mechanic. If it was in Trailmakers, it would be a feature or a bug that we have already fixed internally. It can only be either of the two. Oh yeah, always blame the physics if you're in doubt. And Kiso isn't here.
No sound apparently.
Alright.
Yeah, it's because I don't play with sound. Yeah, but
boom.
Who
There
does
we
that?
are. And then of course we do this and we do this. Right? So
middle road. You need to
middle
change,
road?
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
change the audience on.
oh, you only play the most beautiful version of
Why not use
Yeah.
game capture?
I mean, that's because sometimes we have we throw in the browser on top of it. For example, today we're going to need to do this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You
How
didn't tell
to
me that was gonna
binary.
happen. Oh yeah, I saw that
yeah.
entry. That was confusing.
I guess here.
Do we really have
no.
to do this?
Is there like a converter?
This is not
binary
sleep-proof at all.
converter.
Hey, you go.
Here. This should work, right?
Should it?
So sometimes we do this while we play. Someone needs to find me a binary converter. Good. Yeah, because there's gonna be some craziness
those
today.
in the office.
That's funny.
Yeah, programmers. Right? You
Programmers,
get it.
I got it. They convert coffee into code, isn't that what they say? Since we had a week break, we actually asked people to submit.
Is that what I think it is?
We asked people to submit scary vehicles because
but-
it's Halloween. So look at this. Insanity Compromise made
A twisted metal.
a twisted metal thing. I think it's like something to do with Dracula. So, yeah.
Yeah, it looks Dracula-ish.
Right?
Ooh,
Scary.
I like that.
Scary.
That's nice.
And self-destruct. So that's cool. There was another one. There was.
Hey, Marty Summer.
Who made this? Look at this. This is insane. Builder locked.
What is this?
It's a spooky skeleton.
That falls over? Is he meant to fall over?
I don't know. Find flat ground to repair. So this is
Who
happening.
made this? This is super cool.
This was made by Shaz. Shaz. You know Shaz? You like Shaz? You like Shaz?
I don't recognize the name.
You gonna get that name? Okay, cool.
What is it?
B-movie.
B-movie?
How about this fella? Does it work? Probably not.
Can you make
Doesn't
the next
seem like
challenge
it.
Halloween? You'll see. You'll see. Kind of.
Isn't this the most realistic skeleton you've ever seen?
It's a very good Trailmaker skeleton. Is this how the Trailmaker's character looks?
Yeah,
without skin?
that's everyone has a spooky skeleton inside of them, and this
It
guy
is
is no
Trail-
different.
You can see the goggles and the scarf, and it is the Trailmaker.
Oh, it is
You
actually,
can see that, right?
It is. I didn't even, and the gloves too. I hadn't even
even
noticed.
has a little brain inside.
A little brain. Yeah, most people who play Trailmakers have little brains inside it. It's very well done. It is. Actually, when I saw it at a distance, I was like, "Is that pipe pieces?" When I
This
saw the
is really
blueprint,
good.
but
This almost deserves a trophy, I think.
Yeah.
Almost, right? It's
It-
close. It's close.
must have taken a lot of work. So thanks for that, Shaz. You like Shaz?
I don't recognize.
You like,
Is that
you like
a new player?
Shaz?
A new name on the Discord?
This
is a Hellraiser
fairly
cube,
new. I
right?
think he's been here for a couple of weeks. This is Mimetic Soup who made the Lament configuration from
Yeah,
Hellraiser.
I thought it was
I don't
when I
know
saw
what
it.
that is.
You've never seen Hellraiser?
I've never seen
You
Hellraiser.
need to go home and watch at least the first two.
Do I?
Yeah.
How do I start it? Burst?
Do you want to start it?
Maybe.
I mean,
There's
if,
a sensor.
if you'd seen the movie, you wouldn't want to start it.
But I just
Oh,
did.
no. Oh no.
There it is. Is that what it does in the movie? Spin around?
Kind of, and then creepy stuff comes out like Pinhead,
Ah.
Pinhead and his friends.
Okay.
Don't Google search for that; it's too scary for the
Well,
kids.
consider me spooked. Glad to see so many people on our Discord have chosen spooky Halloween names, even though all of them are just spooky and then your name.
I didn't even bother
No.
because Jamie is pretty spooky already.
It is super spooky. So yeah, that's a spooky vehicle sponsored by Burst. So thanks for that, Burst. We have I have one more.
A new trophy for every challenge.
Wow,
I mean,
that seems like a lot of work.
That's a lot of work for something that one person is gonna see. So no.
So this is spawning in the ground. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for fixing the boat for us.
That's not a hotfix fix. It's a next update fix.
Oh, okay, cool. It's better here. Oh, that's scary. Look how scary that is. Isn't that the most scary thing you've seen all day?
Probably is actually.
Oh, it moves. If I do this, I don't know. This was made by Pearl the Rapper, who's also in chat, I think. Scary stuff. Thanks.
That's still a little bit too much work, Pete, to have seasonal trophies.
All right. So 40 different entries for typical flyers.
I'll be right back.
All right. Guess I'm all alone again, chat. Let's go through Jamie's folders and see if there's anything compromising. Lucas in chat. CPAR, our favorite chip trader. I saw that you've been hanging out in chat all day. I was spying on you, by the way. These are all the typical flyers that you're gonna see today. I look forward to them. Let's see. Should we just start in... How about reverse alphabetical? No. Yeah, reverse alphabetical order. That means Siggy first. Siggy submitted something and then withdrew it, maybe? And then submitted something new. I actually tried the one he submitted initially because he was like, if I can't figure out how to control it, I'm dumb. And then I figured out how to control it so I wouldn't embarrass myself on stream. And then he didn't end up submitting it anyway, and he submitted this. It's called the Bionic Quad Ornithopter. This is indeed study proof. Holding space and then letting go of space. It just hovers in there for some reason, and left control is moving down. And okay, that's advanced, I gotta say. Look at this, E and Q for y'all. Already, it's the first entry and people are already going nanny. It's too soon, guys. It's too soon to nanny. It's trail physics, you know. So I guess any programmer, physics programmer, wanna step in and explain how this works, since it's bionic, no hidden gimbals. Powered entirely by servos here. How many cores? It's at a whopping 0 cores. Yeah. Does it count as a UFO? Sort of, right? Except UFO has a different meaning in Trailmakers. The UFO engine is a thing. What even is this? Yeah, I don't know. Disturbing is what it is. Defies laws of physics. Yep. Yep. Maybe it's powered by the bubbles. You see the bubble coming out? Good. That's definitely
it says quay.
Wings create more lift than they weigh, even when they're stationary, so you can do stuff like that with them if you have enough. That is the correct answer. The correct and boring answer. Also, the fact that it just wobbles a little bit like this, gives it enough lift to stay up because of the amount of wings, I believe. And then the tilting of the whole thing, I don't know. What do I know? Didn't make this game. Thanks, Siggy, for your entry. That immediately just, you know, impressed people. Hope we get some more of those. Jamie, do you want to see Siggy's entry?
Depends if it's modded blocks or not.
It's not. It's not modded. It's just bionic and does this.
Oh, so we moved away from the Halloween stuff? Or?
Yeah, we're done with that. There was only 4. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought we would
Nope,
get more.
nope.
Films.
There you go.
It's
bionic.
It's not a typical flyer, right?
It's not. It's not at all. Flapping wings just for show.
Wow, Chrono has been subscribed for 9 months.
Thank you, Chronogenics, for the sub. Did everyone get the Jamie do the noise? Huh? If he was subbing?
Maybe.
I hope so. That's Siggy's entry. If you're looking for an explanation for the physics, then Flashbulb Home tries to have one in chat. What?
I thought they were expecting me to answer. My response would be, I don't know, Trailmakers.
Yeah. This is by that Hobbs character, Ice Cream Machine.
Cool. Smooth.
Smooth. Do I need to take off from the ship? Is that it?
Maybe if it doesn't seem to be
Why?
What, you think that's going to be enough?
Yeah.
It's close.
See? G for landing gear. Now, what is it? Is it something?
Hmm?
Is it supposed to be recognizable? Ice
What do you
cream?
mean? It's an ice cream. Look at it from the top down.
Oh, okay.
You can see that, right?
Sure.
Maybe not so much the bits sticking out, but
Found a tree, by the way. Found a tree. That's cool. An ice cream. That's not your typical flyer.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but it's the double one, right? The one that comes with two sticks. You can break it in half if you want. Otherwise, you just eat it by
yeah,
itself.
of course. It's true. It's not a typical flyer. It's, you know. Thank you, that Hobbs character. Oh no, here we go. All right, so Swisser made this bionic hinge-powered UFO.
Oh Jesus, I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it already.
this is the stuff. This is what we're looking
Can
for.
we get a first-person view, please?
Definitely. How about this? Top of seat camera. First person's good. Sticky orbit, also very good. But I think we're just gonna stick with vehicle chase for now.
Why does this game not have VR support already, Emil?
It's a good question. But as you can see, just like Siggy's, this one is actually
Dowag is
bionic.
He's very shocked you don't have all the blocks, even though you're a dev.
It's true, right? I should be paid in blocks. Why aren't they paying me in blocks? Yeah. See, bionic, only hinges. Yeah.
Checks out. That's great. It's sweet. I don't know.
It's pretty crazy.
I don't have an explanation for it.
Me neither.
Other than the physics on Planet Trailmakers are very different to the physics on Planet Earth.
That's true,
Right?
Jamie. That's entirely true.
And that's
because it's made by NVIDIA on in Trailmakers, but so blame NVIDIA. That was Swissers.
Is this Shajo who made the skeleton?
Shaz, I think
Is it?
that's Shaz
Is
who
it?
made the fantastic
In
skeleton.
that case, you missed your skeleton,
Mr. Skeleton,
which we
but,
were very impressed with.
but we have not shown your Atypical Flyers entry yet because it's time for SVR, who I think is also in chat, who made this thing. It's a burb. I hope it takes off because it's
getting
sort of
there,
at the
right?
point
It's getting
where it
there.
needs to, yeah, just fly so peacefully. Is that a landing gear? Oh, yep. Shits the landing gear, and
I like this one.
looks great.
I like the animation. On the
Me too.
planes.
Very organic. Post fly around, taxi, detachable. Yeah. I got it. First try.
Can you land back on the hangar?
Of course I can.
You
But
think?
I can't reattach the landing gear.
Can you land inside the hangar?
Is a bird a typical though? Yes, but not a bird with propellers in its eyes. So. Time to land. Not even losing a piece.
That was great.
Okay,
I
it
enjoyed
says
that one.
broken, but nice.
It's a shame he has to lose his legs.
Yeah. But he doesn't need them. I'll say a good flying entry from SVR. Let's check out the next entry. We are gonna go through them as quick as possible since there are 40 of them, and
Is this a hot dog?
Gotta get
With,
Jamie home before bedtime.
Gotta go home and play Outer Wilds, man. Outer Worlds?
Hashtag ad.
Outer Worlds?
Hashtag ad. You can't even
So
remember what
Both
it's called.
those games are good games.
Outer Wild Worlds.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Wilds.
No, Outer Wilds is the space game, right?
Oh, maybe.
I'm so confused.
Which one is the Fallout game?
That's Outer Worlds, right?
Okay, sure. Space.
Are you gonna play that?
No,
You're gonna play Trailmakers all weekend, right?
of course. Like every weekend. It's a hot dog. It's a flying hot dog.
It's not just a hot dog. It's
Made
a hot
by
dog with ketchup and mustard on it, right?
Sure, maybe. I prefer remoulade. You know that,
Yeah, that's actually pretty good on hot dog.
right?
It took me a while to get used to it, but
I see. Jamie's,
I see why it's a
Jamie's
thing.
Danish now. Gotta dip it in salt water, and that's too far a dip. Doesn't fly very well, but I mean, it's a hot dog. What do you expect? It's a little.
Have you ever seen a flying hot dog?
Some gimbals. Have I seen a flying hot
Have
dog?
you ever seen a flying hot dog?
I mean, I've dropped a hot dog, so sort of.
So is it really an atypical flyer?
It's not really, is it? But that's like the ice cream.
Yeah, it's true.
You drop the ice cream all the time.
What? I've never dropped on ice cream.
You haven't? I like this. You like this? I like this. This part.
Easy.
And this part. It's great.
It's poisoned with gimbals.
Yeah.
No gimbals on my hot dog, please.
That's true. Can I get one with everything except gimbals, please? That's how I order. Next up is Shaz. So
He's a new player, right? Has he
is a
had
newcomer.
stuff before? Because like both of the
maybe I mean he's sure practiced. It looks like, because this is
looks great.
impressive. Now let's see if I can figure out the controls, Jimmy, because there are a bunch of them. One. Okay. Little bit of animation here. That's good. Left shift. Space.
Is he using gimbals?
Is it you? I don't know. Yeah, because I think it might be because it's like. Let's see. T. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
it actually hovers, sort of, almost.
This looks
Oh,
really
I
good,
hate
man.
wasps.
I don't think it's a wasp.
You don't think it's a
Dino
wasp?
Master says it's a mantid fly, and I think he would know.
But it's
It looks like, I agree.
it's
I-
sort of
I-
like a wasp, right?
Does it have a stinger though?
This looks like a stinger.
Yeah, a little bit. Dino Master confirms, not a wasp.
Not a wasp. But the Latin name of it is wasp something. Right? Right, Shaz? Right?
What did Shaz call it when he uploaded it? Did he say it was a wasp? Because if he said it was a wasp, then it's a wasp.
Wasp with 4 wings.
Ah.
Good point, Upsala. Mancid fly. It is a mancid fly? Okay. You guys say so. I mean, it just said wasp in the entry, so I just assumed it was wasp-like at least. Yeah,
It's both, though. It's both spooky and an atypical fly.
that's true. That is true.
This is great. I like this one.
I don't like wasps.
Maybe my favorite.
I like the entry. It's been a while since we had something like this, right? Remember the bee?
That Runa homemade?
Mm-hmm.
Flashbulb home.
Flashbulb home made the bee.
Sorry, I stuck in my machine. Yikes.
Yikes. Oh, you mean Runa Holm, who lives at... Landing. And there we are.
Perfect.
Ta-da! This is how a wasp lands. You might not like it, but this is how they do. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Yeah. Marty Summer, what's up?
Great entry.
This is a good creation, I agree. We need to search up mancid flies.
Like right now?
Like right. Okay. I mean,
Sure, I guess.
where's the? Mantic fly.
Okay, I can see that, right? If you open this one here.
Alright.
I can see that, right?
Sure. Is it dangerous? When did I switch to the Discovery Channel? It's always been the Discovery Channel. Sorry. Alright. That was good. That was a great creation. It's not dangerous. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. What?
Oh, I'm just happy it's not dangerous.
No, me too. Okay, we got something for you here, and this is gonna blow your mind. What we got here is Sebastian creation. You know Sebastian.
I know the guy. I've heard of him.
Known from
known
from the duo Hugo and Sebastian.
I don't get how this one works.
Yeah, me neither.
So
So this is gonna be weird. Hold 1 till pistons reset.
Oh no. Yikes.
Okay,
I
so
don't think that's meant to happen.
do I need to like retry this one a couple of times, Sebastian? Is that what? Yes. What?
I think repair it maybe. Recalculate?
Not enough space. Okay. Maybe I should despawn
Why did
that
it fire the
thing
crate? Yeah, just get in a seat and press T. There we go.
and then respawn. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna try this one more time. Hold 1.
Retry it until it is stable. There we go.
Is this good?
That looks good, right? Oh, I see how this works.
And then space when crate is in position.
I
Alright.
can see. I see how this works.
So what Sebastian has created is a snow-powered plane.
How did you figure this out, though?
Yeah, I don't want to know, Sebastian. How did
crazy.
you figure this out? It's crazy. Because if you just build it and then fired the snow cannon on it, it would just be destroyed, right? But the fact that you put the crate in is where you figured out that this was how it works, right? It doesn't work without the crate. And of course, it flies really well.
Strange how well it flies, considering the propulsion method.
Well, it's perfectly balanced, right? Anyone can do that as soon as you have like 10 hours in the game or maybe less. So the first thing that you kind of teach yourself in Trailmakers is to build a balanced plane. But the propulsion method is crazy.
Peter on Facebook, we are based in Denmark. This guy is Danish. I'm not Danish.
You'll wanna be Danish.
I'm a wannabe. That is wannabe.
Right?
Yeah.
It is indeed very clever. So if I remove the crate now by pressing T, would this instantly sort of maybe just float it out because there's no more propulsion? Let's try it. And T.
Oh no.
See? Now it just sort of
Yeah, now
shoots
it
itself.
Now you broke it.
Mhm.
Glides pretty well though.
Mhm. That's crazy. Well done,
That was a great
Sebastian. I think it was indeed a typical flyer.
Very small.
Very very big brain vehicle.
Galaxy brain.
Galaxy brain indeed. Alright. What's next? Cereth. What'd you build for us, Cereth? This is called a weird field reactor.
Goodness me.
Okay.
Is it just hot engines and servos?
Control to float. Yep. Control and space to go places.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Wait, was that meant to be?
I've shed my my cocoon. I'm free. That's crazy. I want to see that again. Okay, here, and then this thing, and then it explodes.
It's meant to do that, right?
It's meant to do that,
Yeah.
I assume, Cereth. I mean, yeah, it's a typical flyer. I feel like this is just the break Trailmakers physics challenge, isn't it? And we might as well call it break the physics in the game. That's a lot of sparks. Even Marty Summer is like, what is going on?
What is it? Can
Okay.
you stop it?
Well,
It's
no,
just hover
it just
engines
goes.
spinning around on servos, right?
Sure, maybe. Yes, we are from Denmark. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Look at this. I don't know either. If you guys can figure out how this works, what
what's in
chance
here?
do I have?
That's just the diving bell in the middle, right?
All right, let's dissect it. Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's the diving
Mm-hmm.
bell. Is there anything in? There's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing in there.
That's just. Oh,
So there's no like gimbals or anything hidden away.
no gimbals. Just weird
it's
hover
just the
pad
UFO
stuff.
It's the UFO engine like taken to the extremes, right? That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Crazy.
Definitely a UFO, for sure.
Well done, Cereth. That was mind blowing. We got Pearl the Rapper made this. He calls it the regular plane. I don't know what's atypical about a regular plane. Jimmy, why would you submit a regular?
The seat is backwards.
Oh,
right?
well. How am I supposed to control it? I don't know. Why would you? Okay, so I'm supposed to.
It's gonna be difficult to control without breaking your brain, right?
I guess.
Everything is gonna be in reverse.
But is it though?
Is it?
Yeah, it's sorry.
Yeah, right.
This messes me up. I don't know what. How do I help? Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna shed my steering gear once we're airborne.
Press W to go.
And here we go. Okay. It's I don't know.
Not steady proof.
I feel like it's not steady proof, and also I don't get it. Am I Okay. We're here. It works. This is messing with me.
It's
Yeah.
in my brain.
I can't do it. I feel like I gotta do this, and now it's flying backwards. And it's no, I refuse. This is too weird for me. This is how a plane is supposed to work. Well, I mean, it fits the challenge. It's an atypical flyer.
Yeah.
But also,
It's a good take on the challenge.
yeah, it's too much for me. Planes in reverse actually generate fuel.
It's true.
It's actually true, and that's how time zones work too. Like if you travel and then you reverse time.
Please, no.
So when you go to the United States
No
and you
time
gotta
zone
put
talk.
your clock backwards, it's because the plane flew backwards.
Ziggy asks if your banana ailment has been relieved.
The what?
Your banana ailment. The reason you were sarcastic.
Oh. Why was that a banana ailment again? I'm not sure I remember what it had to do with the banana.
Joe on Facebook wants he wants an RGB color selector for parts. Would be nice, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows what the future holds?
So here we are. Ocean Man made a flying carpet.
Mikkel knows.
Mikkel knows what the future holds. He just go to the feature suggestion board and search for creative director promises.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here we are, flying carpet. Is that mini thrusters inside of it, and then a little bit of some paddles, and this is
like
amazing. This is a micro build, but it's just great.
They want you to sing Aladdin for everyone. Emil.
They want. If Peter was here, he would sing
Oh, for sure.
a whole new world. He's been humming that song for 2 years.
Oh, that makes me sad. He's not here to sing.
Yeah.
Sing for us.
Peter. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Maybe if chat can just type it out without errors. Put it in the grinder. That's mean. Man, Ocean Man is just so good at the game. I love when he submits something too. You know, it was Ocean Man who made the snail, the turbo snail. That was.
Oh,
Ocean
was
Man
that
too.
Ocean Man? Oh, okay, that snail is cool. We should show that snail off. Like just because it's cool.
Anticlimactic is what happens.
That's why you should put it on the catapult.
Just yeet it.
Just eat it.
Just yeet Aladdin. Yeah, it does need a passenger seat on the front. Maybe we should make as a 2-person seat where you sort of hold each other. Right, then you can put it on
Facing
the
each
Titanic.
other.
No, you can put it on the Titanic to do the I'm the King of the World.
Too soon.
Yeah. Remember that, Hugo? That was fun. Anyway, that was Ocean Man's Flying Carpet. This is on his Ninjaneer's Bubble Plane.
I like this.
It's good.
Valentine's Day update.
Valentine's update.
Let's do it.
It's not.
That's not a big thing
it's
people
not
do,
the-
right?
no.
Let's start it.
It's a good idea. Everyone's doing Halloween updates, but why not Valentine's update? Yeah. So
Go in the
yeah.
water apparently.
Go in the water.
That's
Well,
what
it's
Insanity says.
it has an underwater seat. It doesn't surprise me that it works in the water. You know?
Does it work?
Oh. Maybe.
So I don't think they have it.
Do they?
I think so. Could be wrong.
Plop.
That was great. Insanity.
Actually, you know
How
what?
did they do it? It's just really small.
Ta-da! Saved it. Ah. Wow, we really need some water splashes,
that would-
huh?
I mean-
that would be so good.
If only we
That
were
would be
playing in,
worth an entire update in itself, just to get sound water splashes, wouldn't it?
Water splash sound update
Yeah.
confirmed.
Oh, that's at like a 2.0 or maybe 1.5 at
I
least.
think that's expansion material.
Yeah, it is. Or DLC, if you will. Yeah. Anyway, that was Ninjaneer's Bubble Plane. Good stuff. Let's move on. Narrow Samuel built something for us. It says it's a Torrent Flyer. Apparently a piston-powered thing. Hold control to start.
It's not piston powered, it's just a UFO engine. Right?
Sure, but it wouldn't
I
work
mean, I'm not
without
complaining,
it wouldn't
it's-
work without the pistons.
No, I get that, but it's not piston powered, it's UFO engine powered.
Yeah, but okay. So the VTOL mechanic is made by pistons and hollow blocks.
You guys are never going to get a 1x1 update. You already had that like a year ago when you got the pipes. Right?
True, true. And you didn't want that. You were ungrateful, so now you're never getting the 1x1. Also, the official petition on change.org only has like 5 signatures, so you guys don't really want it anyway. Thank you, Jesse. Real physics. Actually, the takeoff, it looked like Scrap Mechanic when that takes off, right? It's just it's nothing. It's nothing. What is?
What about if we give you a 1x1 but you have to buy it with real money?
Real money.
Right?
Real money. Like
$5 for a 1x1
Like a
bot?
cashier's chat.
Yeah.
Send us cashier. Maybe Apple Pay. Pay us in Bitcoin.
He says yes, that's
Doge-
one confirmed
Dogecoin.
sale. Let's do it.
All right. How much is Oh, you have to buy each 1x1 you use. That's good, because then we could circumvent the whole.
Hugo thinks we could charge
complexity
more.
limit.
$10?
Okay. All right. 7. 3 times the price of the game. What's up, Sully? Already showed your flying hot dog. This was Narrow Samuel's Torrent Flyer. Let's move on to last week, or should I say 2 weeks ago's winner, Myth Orchid. You made this. Didn't name it, but just where did it go? There it is. What is this?
What is what?
Oh.
Whoa. What? Okay, that was cool. That was super cool.
And take off. You thought
What?
it was just a dumb carpet or something,
That was really cool.
but actually it was a plane all along. It was just flat.
And it flies super well.
If you could build those in real life, imagine how many planes you could stack on top of each other. The airports would be so much smaller, Jamie. Have you thought about that? You could just have a whole airport. Come on. Just with these on top of each other. And then when you needed one, you just go fold, fold, boom. Ready
That
for
is so cool.
takeoff.
That's
Everyone
really
in?
cool.
It's origami. That's right. The Origami Plane. It's actually, of course, it's a paper airplane. Right? It's a piece of paper that folds. Myth Orchid, you should have made it white.
Does it fold back out again when you land? Oh, it does as well. That's great.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh.
It's gonna be fun to fix that.
So yeah, it's a piece of paper.
It's great. Can we see it again one more time?
You want to see it again?
Yeah.
Fold. Fold. And there we are. Plane. It's pretty good.
It's great. It's a really good entry.
I'm impressed. Myth Orchid, you've done it again. Let's see. Mimetic Soup made a cyber worm.
Burst, we're probably not going to change the aerodynamics on the pipes. We kind of did all the big aerodynamic changes we wanted to do with 1.0. So we're only going to change stuff when it kind of needs changing now. When it comes to aerodynamics. Because we're not early access anymore, so we can't just say, well, your vehicle's broke because it's early access. It's not a good excuse anymore.
Burst wanted us to change the aerodynamics of some pieces, so now half the workshop is broken. Hope you don't mind. Yeah, that doesn't fly, but this thing does.
This is really cool. You made this?
That's the Burst.
Yeah, it's Burst. Okay.
It's a worm.
This looks great.
It's you would think that it's hard to control, and you would be right. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. It's like playing Eddie in Tekken 3. Just mashing buttons and hoping for the best and making it look cool.
Yeah, I think there's more chance of us like putting in additional propellers rather than boosting the existing propellers.
Delete Smoke Trail. That's another DLC idea. It's a nope rope.
It's a what?
It's a nope rope. Yeah. It's like a danger noodle.
I don't know what a danger noodle is.
It's a snake, right? A nope rope. You see the rope and you go nope, right? Or you see the noodle and it's like, uh-oh, danger, danger. You never heard of that? No. Danger noodle? Anyone else? Oh, it doesn't work underwater, but it does look good.
It's not a water snake.
It's not. It sure isn't. It can still squirm. That's a good worm. Good worm. Let's get back to daylight before Jamie gets too scared. And okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Next up, we got Megazord.
God, are we even halfway?
We are maybe halfway, maybe not. Actually,
it's gonna be a long stream.
It is. Strap in, guys. Bionic compact drone. So no power cores and space to go up. What is? Okay, yeah.
1.1 is we haven't announced it yet, but it's not going to be mod support. I can tell you that much.
EQ, good.
Whoa.
Well, this is a classic use of the spinning servos with the spoilers. Upside down spoilers is of course the same as a wing, just like real life. And yeah, there we are, a drone that Megazord built with it. Get back. Good little micro build. I like the. Is that a height sensor on the back of it?
Yeah, it's an altitude sensor, right? Or is it speed? Speed, I think. No?
Speed?
Yeah, it's altitude, right?
Must be. Yeah.
We are investigating like how we can do mod support. It's something that I think pretty much everyone at the office wants to be able to offer, right?
There's just a lot of hurdles in it.
It's not as simple as just saying now you can mod the game. We need to make all the systems around that make the mods work in the game.
figure out what
Yeah.
happens with the workshop items, what happens when you join a multiplayer server with mods, and what happens when you host a modded server, and how which parts of the games we sort of give access to, and all these sort of things. Plus, we're working on other stuff at the same time that is sort of more important than mod support for us right now. So it's taking a while. Yeah, that was Mixoff. Lil Bionic Drone. Let's take a look at the next thing. Is this it? This it? Marty Summer? A flying top?
How close until the player count goes up a little bit? Who knows? It depends what you guys think. Do you think do you feel that the servers are stable as they are now when you're playing?
Alright, so shift activates the gimbal, space to spin, and with one I tilt the tail fin so I go up and faster. I like it. It's great. It reminds me of you made those Beyblade-ish things.
Oh yeah, those
right?
spinning things.
Yeah.
The rolling birds, they're resting right now.
They've had enough.
They've had enough rolling.
They're dizzy. Look at all this exhaust. Really just ruining the atmosphere.
People are saying the servers are stable enough to increase the player count, so let's do it.
That's good.
Right?
Just
Five?
flip the button.
5 players? Change it to 5?
5.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, 4 and a little brother. So 4.5. 5. What is the multiplayer count on Xbox the same? 4? Because yeah, could be nice to have them higher, but is there a big demand for it? Maybe.
Is what?
Is there a big demand? I mean, there's some people in chat, but these are our most hardcore players.
I think no matter how many players you have, people are always going to be like, but I want
I
more
want
players.
12. I have 12 friends. Yeah, this was Marty Summer's entry. This flying top. Let's check out the next one. Marco 99.
Wow, a lot of questions. Will crossplay ever be a thing? It's a possibility. There's not really a technical reason that we can't do it. So, possibly.
Why won't it take off? Am I missing something here? Let's see. Landing gear maybe? What's M for? Okay, we're off. Bionic?
A map creator, Hugo, would be super awesome if we could do it, but it would be very difficult with the way we build our levels to have a map editor. We have plans to kind of have something that will let you change what is in the world, but I can't really say more than that right now because we're still testing the feature and working on it, and it might not make it to release.
It's true. But transforming the terrain is not on the menu for that. It's more like it's more like adding props to the world. Yeah. I like this little flyer. Marco 99 built. Not bad at all. Good landing too. I do say so myself. Right, what's up next? Make.
I feel their pain, Con. You have to be very careful about what you say is coming and what you're working on, because some people take you as saying that you're working on it as meaning that it's definitely gonna come out, and that doesn't always work out.
Oh! I thought I was gonna get the sail in my face. This is by Make. And it's Spook Air. That's what he calls it. Spook Air.
I'm surprised this is the first like airship we have, right?
But maybe not the last. It's Spook Air because there are pumpkins on it and a snake, which is a snake on a plane, but not really because it's a snake on a boat. Flying Dutchman, maybe? Ish?
And yes, Hugo, props, like rolling birds could be one of those potential props that you can place if the feature becomes a reality.
Exactly. It's a tightrope, right? Because when people download, okay, so the sail sort of
That's nice.
it falls up when I land in the water. I was gonna say it's a tightrope when it comes to features after 1.0 because a lot of people, of course, expect the game to be as stable as possible and as bug-free as possible because it's no longer an early access game but a 1.0 game. So we gotta put priority to working out the bugs and the optimizations and stuff like that. But at the same time, there's a huge core player base that also expect there to be more and more content. So yeah,
More content.
more content
All the time.
So we're trying to do a bit of both, but we are not a big team. We are still small and indie. And Jamie and I don't even know how to add stuff to the game. All we can do is sort of just stream and drink beer.
Just copy paste some
sure.
code.
Yeah.
Simple.
Just color stuff. I think we'll have Trailmakers 2 done before you see Survival in Scrap Mechanic. I can't wait to play Survival in Scrap Mechanic. That's gonna be good. I'm following. Are you reading their updates on it?
I see them when they appear on Steam.
It looks good. Now
I don't want to berate those guys too much.
No.
Because we know how it is when you're working on updates.
Well,
Things can get out of hand and you come out with cool ideas.
And they've added so much
that you wanna
stuff besides the survival thing too. In the meanwhile, anyway, that was Make Spook Air. This one is Megazord. Okay, it's a housefly. Get it? Housefly. I don't know. I thought I was supposed to just sort of run up to it and be like, "Is anyone there?" And then, okay, in, and enter, and then space. Housefly.
It's a house party. IAG.
Housefly. It's a pun, like Microsoft Bjorn loves.
Having waves would be really cool, for sure. Very demanding though.
Yeah.
If you want good waves.
Especially because if you just made waves in most games where you don't need the waves for anything but looking pretty, that would be fine. But you guys want your crafts to interact with the waves, and that's extremely physics heavy. So, and we're already pretty demanding. Game can run that well on low-end PCs.
Maybe if we had a map that was only water, like no terrain, just
Right.
water,
And then have a
like,
complexity limit set to 100 instead of 700.
who knows?
Yeah,
Or theoretical, of course.
true.
I agree though, waves would be cool.
House in the future? Yeah, a little bit. I like this entry. But I like most of Microsoft Bjorn's entries. It's good. There's even a little table for the guy. Housefly. Good stuff. Let's check out the next one. Oh, this reminds me of the bubble plane that we saw earlier, doesn't it? And it reminds me a little bit of what Khan and Scrapman build in their videos. This is by Lucas. Okay, fast. Yep.
Checks out.
If this guy leans forward or backwards, he's gonna get decapitated. I'm just saying. It's a dangerous vehicle. Go in the water. You always say that whenever I can't go in the water with this one because it's not an underwater seat. I mean, I can try and land on the water, but I don't think it'll float.
I'm not a programmer hero, but I believe wind would be easier to implement than waves. Yes, I think.
It's all waves, man. Everything's waves,
Yeah.
right?
I
Light
imagine,
is
I
waves.
imagine the whole thing with waves as well is like it needs to be synchronized across. Like if you're on the multiplayer server, it all needs to be synchronized like across everyone.
Everyone has to have the same waves.
Gotta have the
And
same
then if you
waves.
crash into a wave, it has to synchronize that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yikes.
Wow.
I can hear Phil's crying from here.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like something we do. Anyway, speaking of Larson, he made this thing. You remember his walking plane? The little plane that walked? It's a Harmon
I have
something
a
something.
vague recollection of that thing.
Am I supposed to hold? Oh, okay. Yeah. Look, take off. It's so dumb. Look, the takeoff is just him, the plane running. Is it supposed to fly?
It's the weights,
Larson?
man. They're dragging him down.
The weights? Is it supposed to?
He says it needs like a long. Oh, there we go, maybe.
That's what happens when you deliberately put weight blocks at the bottom of your plane. Right. But it does actually take off after it needs a runway, get it? Because it's running, Jamie. A runway.
It's going down though, Emil.
It's fine. It's fine. Yikes! Oh!
Wow, did you save it?
Of course I
That's
did.
impressive.
I'm
Skills.
an impressive boy. Let's just check out this.
Too intense for me.
See. Runway.
There's a big hole in front of you.
Run! Run! Runway boy. It's done. Done way. This is straight out of a video. I made a plane that uses an actual runway
Gotta
or
go
something.
fast.
This runway something run something. I'm not good at YouTube titles. That's for Khan and Scrap Man, but something runway.
Is it a walker? I mean, kind of is.
Sure.
Right? Oh no, is that the Harry Potter car?
It is indeed. I'm glad that your British heritage forced
I
you
already know,
to be
'cause
able to recognize
There's
it.
been so many
at the same
entries
time.
where you've said, "Oh, it's the Harry Potter car."
Jamie has
So
never read the Harry Potter books.
No, I read the first book actually.
Yeah.
In Swedish. I didn't like it, so I didn't read the rest.
No wonder he's no longer in Britain. They threw him out. There we are. It's the Weasley's flying fort. What fort is it? Help me out. Fort Anglia.
Anglia, right?
Anglica. Something. Of course it flies.
That probably is the reason I didn't enjoy it last time. You're right.
I think Finns have Swedish in school. So
Yeah,
he
they
would
did,
know.
right?
Mm.
Makes sense.
Oh, the door is loose and has a gimbal. That's a fun way to steer it. Right? When I gotta go this way.
Eat it in the cannon.
Yikes!
What? You got a weird boost of speed from that then, right?
That was intentional. I'm just that good. Can it take off and then 100 hours on thumbnail? Hugo, are you a YouTuber?
He is now.
He is now.
That can be the thumbnail for the VOD.
This is cool. I love this way of
Do your
turning.
dumbest face.
Yeah. I love this. This is good. Turning mechanism of it. This is by Kronos, by the way. In case you were wondering, or if I forgot to mention it.
That's not the Kronos that was in court yesterday, right?
It was not. This is Kuchenfreise. You remember? Yeah. That kind of Kronos. Next up, we got Cosado. Let's see what he built. Oh no.
See you, Thin Mints. Thanks for tuning in.
Thin Mints?
I mean, that's...
It's Thin Mints, of
No,
course.
it's Thin Mints.
But it's Thitches
Whatever.
in mints, or it's Thai mints.
I can already see how this thing is gonna fly, and I don't like it.
Okay, Cosado. If you say it's amazing and you build it yourself, it's a bit, All right, we press shift.
Wait for this guy.
We wait for detach.
Oh, no.
It's detached, and then it's cannon powered.
Alternative propulsion, right?
It's the alternative propulsion challenge all over again.
Big F to anyone down on the ground underneath.
Yeah. Taking this into dethrone. Death from above. Yeah, man, it works. Again, it's what's it called? Recoil power. All right. Is it good now?
Oh no.
Oh no. That's makes the work for you.
That's on the list. Insanity for the next update.
What's on the list?
Fixing build mode, sending you to the ocean ground if like you enter build mode like when you're on your.
That's right. Now this entry is by a previous two-time winner, Ketsu the Capra. Made this. It's a sinusoidal origami. Get it? Sinusoidal. Because it's a sinus wave. A sine wave, and it's suicidal, so it's sinusoidal.
God has to go in 15 minutes, so if you could show his a little bit earlier than planned,
for
you
sure,
would appreciate it.
For sure. What's this?
I know which one. It's the binary
it's the
one.
binary flyer.
So maybe show that next, because it's going to take you like 10 minutes to figure.
Yeah, for sure. How about this one though?
This looks great.
It's a sine wave.
I'm not surprised it's a Keizo the Cabra entry.
He's good.
Because it looks great. It looks really good.
Use this one in cargo. No need, buddy. I already nailed it, didn't I? You can trust in Steady to figure out your vehicle without any instructions.
Is this one fine, like just from the motion of the wings?
Oh yeah, it's bionic, I believe.
That's crazy.
Flashbulb Home loves it. Insanity Compromise loves it.
I just like the animation.
See you, newbie.
This could have been an entry for the oddly satisfying challenge.
It could.
Right?
It is satisfying. Unless you sit here. Then it's nauseating.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Sorry. I love it.
It's really good.
It's also a bit like a flying carpet. Maybe even more flying carpet than Ocean Man.
Yeah. True.
Right?
Could
I'll bounce and see ya. Godspeed. You know. Is it just gonna keep going? It probably is.
Yeah.
Oddly nauseating. I don't think it's that odd. But that was Kitsu the Capra. Next up we got Justin Casey Middleton's mate. Oh right. Binary Flyer.
That one, yeah.
Okay. Flashbulb Home. I'm gonna need you to find a binary number that is between 1 and he left.
We're home. We need
help.
programmer brain.
We need programmer brain, please. Big programmer brain. So the way this works is it's a hovercraft that that uses binary numbers. So if you so you take you say I want it to be 120 meters off the ground, then you put in put in 12 with binary. What is that? Can you help us here?
It's got to be 8, so 2 to the 3, and then you add the 4, so you have 1 1 0. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just try it.
Okay, so
he says press space to activate, and then
it's activated.
And just toggle, for example, 1 2 5.
1 2 5, right? So 1 2 5 would mean 11001, and 11001 times 10 is how many meters off the ground? It stabilizes at the binary height that you punched in.
Yeah, that's nice.
The white lights are the display, so 1 2 3 4 5, I guess, maybe, or the other way around. 1 2 3 4. No, 1 2 3 4 5. So I activated 1 2 and 5, and then when it gets to how much? I punched in 125.
Yeah, 125 you put in, right?
Yeah, so that would be 1. Okay, it's gonna stabilize at 100 and
85?
how much?
80?
90 maybe? Did you press all numbers? Nope. I pressed 125.
But shouldn't the lights at the side show up differently then?
I think it should.
Shouldn't that be
Yeah.
the binary code?
Yeah, I think it should, but maybe the lights don't work. But at least the
Hey, was it?
190.
Pretty cool, regardless, I would say.
Okay, so
Does it go forward?
We could say it's all the programmers love it. It's their winner.
yeah, of course it is. This is 125 now with the working lights too, and it's
Okay.
supposed to stabilize at.
Does it have more logic blocks than other blocks?
It looks like it, right?
Almost.
It's winner in my book.
So, any other stuff I should punch in? I don't know. We were actually looking at where is it?
He's there. He's different tab.
So
Mm.
hexadecimal 19. So times 10 is 190, and it's 190.
Alright.
Checks
Right?
out.
Yeah,
Cool.
so it works.
Good job.
It's a good entry. Too advanced for my pea brain, but I like it.
Yeah, my monkey brain can't compete with this, but it's good. I'm just gonna let it chill up here. Maybe it'll meet the flying carpet one day. You could combine it with Marty Summer's space station that could hover at certain points. Just put that logic in,
yeah, that one,
and then
yeah.
you could punch in. Yeah, just an idea. Anyway, that was made by Gutchar, who's in chat on Discord. Thanks for your entry. First entry, I believe. Very advanced stuff compared to, considering that you submitted something for, I think, first time.
Yeah, I think he joined the Discord yesterday. I think so.
Jamie, I don't know about this. Just in case made this. It says it's not a flyer, so it doesn't fly. Why did you submit this if it doesn't fly? It can do stuff with a magnet, but I mean, that's cool and all, but we have 40 entries and you made something that can't fly, so yeah. Thank you. Maybe some other time. Save it for a challenge that fits it. It makes barrels fly. Yeah. Now we're gonna skip that and move on to something that actually flies like a pig. This one is made by Jader. It's called When Pigs Fly, which coincidentally is also the name of an SB Dunk collaboration.
I like the tail.
For the sneakerheads out there, the When Pigs Fly sneaker. What a grail. Does it take off? Yeah. Alright, see ya, Katja. Look at this happy boy. It's good, huh? When the pigs fly. Alright, see that platform up there? I'm gonna land on it. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna.
If anything, you're gonna smash into it.
Nice gecko.
Colored smoke emitter under the tail.
There's a... What?
Get in the seat and move again.
There's a colored smoke emitter? What do you mean there's a colored smoke emitter?
Press all the keys.
But there's no... They missed the colored smoke emitter under the tail? What do you mean, man? Oh,
okay,
right. It just needs to poop, like the donkey corn.
Needed the rainbow maker
Yeah.
underneath the tail.
That was When Pigs Fly by Jader. We still have so many entries, Jader. Yeah, sorry. No pee for you. No pee for you. You can pee in a bottle or something. Because this is a marathon. This is by Insanity Compromise. It's called the Heavy Spiker. Actually, cannon powered by, but the small cannons in this one. Right? wrong with him?
I thought they were
No,
illegal
he
cannons.
would never do that. Not insanity compromise. He's a good boy. Never, hacks the game. This is pretty cool.
Very smooth, right?
Yeah, it is. And it's not as violent as when we use the heavy cannons. It's pretty good. Abdulaziz is doing a little bit of promotion for his workshop creations. I mean, don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Nothing wrong with that. Check out the workshop in Trailmakers, or just go to discord.gg/trailmakers and go to the blueprints room.
That's not gonna happen. We have way too much to get through.
In the blueprints room, you will find the very best of Trailmakers creation, in my opinion. Can I get an exclamation mark Discord in chat for automatic
We have
Jamie?
a Brazil injury.
We do. I think it's a remix
been
of
a
one of
while,
his
right?
older things.
I think.
He comes in once in a while. He was in the chat too.
Yeah,
So
I saw he was in the
do you,
chat. But
you remember this? Because I've saved this in a red version from way back and used it once in a while. I even put it in a video. It's a spaceship of some sort. Ah, okay. What is shift and
steady,
then
bro.
E and then control. What? Help!
Hi, Cat Killer. Your name always amuses me.
Who's
Cat Killer.
Cat Killer? Cat Killer 161. That's. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Oh.
Remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
So I think
something
Abdullah
like
made a
this.
remix of it because the guy inside of it, he's completely stable, right? And everything else is just.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I remember the original one, and I've used it so many times. I love this one. There's also exclamation mark WC for a weekly challenge. Little known fact. I love this thing. I think maybe I even did I take this out in Jamie and Stiddy's big Christmas favorite builds of the year stream?
Chuckle says,
Guess it's the greatest time of the year. It's we sit down with our big sweaters and open Christmas gifts from the fans and check out our favorite vehicles of the year.
Sure, if we get gifts from our fans.
Then we'll
Candy and
do
stuff,
it.
then
Then we'll do it. But we need those gifts though. Oh, who are you calling a hoe? Anyway, thanks for following, cause
It's great entry. It looks real good.
hold these to land mode. Whoa!
Perfect.
Yikes! I love it. It's weird that it's actually controllable, but it's not bad to control at all. Well done.
Didn't even break
Love it.
apart when you hit the ground.
No,
Which is
sturdy
quite,
stuff.
quite impressive.
Let's check out what Hugo made for us. What'd you make, Hugo? What is this?
It's a gyrocopter, right? Oh, like a tricopter or something?
It is a gyrocopter.
It's close.
It's not close. What? So it's a helicopter. Why is it a?
No, it's a gyrocopter.
What's a gyrocopter?
Gyrocopters don't have things at back like that.
So what can they do? What's the point of them? Why not just have a helicopter?
Don't ask me, I didn't invent them.
It sounds like you did. Okay, so this is cool. The T symbols as. Look at this.
Oh, that is a nice touch. I like that actually.
Golden T symbol for flexing. You don't see your entry in the downloads. That must. I don't have a saved Gecko entry. Are you sure you put weekly challenge in it? Maybe you didn't, or maybe if you just submitted a workshop link instead of a blueprint, I wouldn't find it. Alright. It's a good copter. It controls really well.
Uses an unpowered rotor instead of wings.
Okay. It's really smooth to just fly around in. I like it here. Search Wikipedia. Yeah, I've just in the middle of the stream started reading the Wikipedia articles. That's what people are tuning for. I like how it uses the propeller too for, like, when I tilt up and down.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's how you land.
Perfect.
Pretty
landing.
sure. That's how I would land a gyrocopter.
Oh no, his feet.
Yeah, little feet getting cut off. It's a boat blueprint. Are you sure? Maybe if you could try and posting it again.
Post it again so we can just open the Discord and grab it instead of searching for it.
Yeah, please.
If you can.
Please. All right, that was Hugo's gyrocopter. I didn't miss anything in it. I assume. It's a lawnmower now. That's true. Lots of injuries, indeed. So this is by Hightower. It's
How is this atypical?
It's not. I don't know, Hightower. I mean,
Wings are scaring me.
the challenge was to make an atypical flyer, like something that would not typically fly.
Oh, you can lift barrels, man.
Okay, I mean, that's maybe a little less atypical, but still, it's an airplane in a don't build an airplane competition. All right. It has to, it can pick up stuff, as you can see here, magnets in the end of the wings, and then drop it, because it picks them up automatically, I think, with a sensor. Yeah, see, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true. It's not typical for Hightower to make a normal entry, so...
True.
It's fair.
Unfortunately, we are not on the barrel map, so I can't really show that off.
No, that's in the next update.
That's in the next?
Yeah, the next update will have barrels in danger zone soon.
It will?
Yeah. Huh. Barrels confirmed for danger zone, so you can drop some barrels on the catapults and yeet them. That would be fun.
That's cool.
Blackboard Game is like, no!
Sorry. Playing with the truck wheels is atypical?
Yeah, we're gonna put them like right on the runway on the hangar ship.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thought that would be fun. Let's check out the next entry. Sorry, Hightower.
Since you
I didn't
asked
show
so
off all the
nicely,
functionalities in it, but so many entries.
Okay, posted it now in blueprints.
Cool.
We can grab it at the end. Is this thing fly?
Well, I guess we'll see. Space.
Yep. Oh, what?
Ah,
Is that meant to break up?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
course.
okay, yeah, it has to detach it. Sorry.
It's extremely uncontrollable. This one is by H4OS. Maybe
does it work in water if you take it in water?
Perhaps. I mean, it sure doesn't work as a plane. Should I just dump it down here?
Yeah, checks out, right?
It does. It works.
I think maybe you're meant to take off from the water, right?
You think so?
I would assume so.
Huh.
So if you is it space to? Oh, no, it
And
still
plop.
didn't go very well.
It sure didn't. But then again, nope. I mean,
The creator himself says
yeah,
it is quite shit.
It is quite shit. No, I mean, it looks good though.
It looks really good.
It's a bit hard to steer. But then again, it's a flying boat. What do you expect? Of course it's hard to steer. Face plant.
Ow.
And most importantly, it looks good. Looks great.
It's a good entry.
A typical flyer just being something that can't fly is not an accepted entry.
Oh, we got an Eric King entry.
So excited. Oh, already showed
Yeah,
that.
already shown that one. Cool.
Phyllis Miguel made this one. Amphibious plane. Guess we'll see.
You want an explosive barrel dispenser? That sounds dangerous.
Well, it is a plane, so that checks out.
What's atypical about it?
What's atypical about it?
Does it land on the water? Yeah,
It lands on the water, but unfortunately
not
I don't.
in the water.
Oh.
On the water.
Sure.
It's floating, right?
But you know the cream rises to the top. So, amphibious? And can it take off on water? Absolutely. Yep. So. Yeah. So, there you have it, Dean. Atypical? Is it atypical enough? Where's Cat when you need him?
I mean, it seems pretty standard to me, right?
A little bit. But then again...
Like there's planes that exist that land on water. And
but are any of them jet planes?
True.
Right? Ever thought of that? Alright, that was... I like it. Fellas,
I like it. Well, I like it.
Well, I like it. Here's this week's Error King entry.
Is this an atypical flyer?
It's a haunted chip shop.
Yeah, but is it an atypical flyer though?
I mean, this could be a bit more Halloweenish.
Do you not need to get in the seat?
I want to see what happens when the zombie. I want to see what happens when the zombie gets to the.
Oh, that's what happens. Are you sure this is for the challenge and not Halloween?
He did say that it spasses out when you respawn it, so.
Okay. Now
it's a flyer. You have to get rid of the zombie before he gets you. That's the.
Dunk him in the water. Oh no.
I'm gonna dunk him. Dunk. Oh no. Yeah, so Error King says that it's a chip shop, and there's a zombie chasing it. So it's spooky, right? Halloween spooky.
Very spooky.
But at the same time, it's also a flying chip shop. So it's also a typical flyer. Right? Why do you think this zombie wants fries and not brains? Do you know?
Maybe the fries are made out of brains.
It could be.
Maybe that's why it's a spooky chip shop.
That's true. Do you see the condiments? There's
the ketchup.
There's ketchup and mustard. And chicken.
The white thing is.
Chicken dinner signs because it's. I don't know. Is he gonna get to me?
It's gonna get you.
But the sensor has to activate for him to
maybe
read me.
then.
Maybe I am. Oh, that. Too soon. People love that.
It's a good entry.
It's a classic Error King, I would say. What we got? This one? It's by Elizabeth Thy Raccoon, a paraglider.
Nice.
That's great. I think it needs to take off from height. I think she said that. Okay, let's do it from up here. Can you do that? Is that a thing?
Nice occlusion there.
Is this a good height? You can do it off the boat. Sorry, I'm just gonna,
right?
just gonna try from here. Does it only glide, or can it
It's very drifty.
or can it also fly upwards as soon as I'm airborne?
I mean, it's a glider. It glides. I mean.
It glides, but it's also a flyer because you can actually fly up, sort of. I like it.
Well, I like it.
It's good.
It's my catchphrase.
Yeah, I like these mini builds. You know that.
How very gay.
Makes me want to just fly around and explore the map.
I like this. It's like a nice simple glider, right?
Yep. Ultralight, you might say that. See that ring of fire, Jimmy? Ain't no thing. Now maybe I can finally afford all the blocks now that I've gotten 25 coins. That's when I look at the Rainbow Maker and go, oh. X. Wish it had colors? What do you mean wish it had colors?
You colorblind, Hugo?
Can you not see purple, Hugo? There's an achievement for that, Elizabeth. Right? Right, here
On
we
Sandbox,
are.
yeah.
On Sandbox.
Sandbox sounds.
DJ Burps 360 made a skyfish. Is it a typical? DJ Burps? I mean, it's a flyer. Is it a typical? Called Skyfish, but
I mean, it doesn't look like a typical flyer, right?
I mean, doesn't it?
It has like a futuristic kind of look to it, I would say. Anything?
It seems like a jet, like Larson says.
Yeah.
It seems a bit like a jet. It flies well, but is it a typical? Nah.
Yeah, maybe not so much.
Okay, cute, land. Yay!
Good on you.
Smooth.
Dynamaster next.
Dynamaster next?
It is, right?
I think so.
Is this a flyer? Really?
Well, I guess we'll see. It is for sure a crawler. Alright. He's a happy boy. It's a crowned bushwing, as we all know. This is what he does. He crawls. He's a crawly boy. But, Jamie, when he sees danger, or maybe something delicious like food,
He flies away.
he flies.
Wow, he flies a lot faster than I was expecting.
He's a bionic-ish flyer. Not entirely bionic because his tail fins are, wing fins are powered, but still. And
Oh, he broke his legs.
he broke his little legs, but that's fine because he can still just when he's down here. I love it. Everyone loves a good Dynamaster entry. This happy little boy.
It's a good one.
It
I
is,
like it.
as always.
Q is for guidance, so don't forget to try it out.
Oh. Q is for gliding, as in gliding in the air.
Yeah, no, guiding on the ground.
It could be. He's made those. He's made some that were meant to do that. Q. Oh, glider mode.
That's nice.
That's nice. Lands
Oh, no.
right here. It's his new home. He likes it here,
He's
Jim. It's
safe here.
fine. Yeah. Good stuff, Dynamaster. Thank you for your entry. Let's
We
see.
almost made it, man.
Almost.
So close.
4
That
left.
sounds like too
Cyan
much.
64 made a 0-core helicopter.
Interesting.
Oh,
Saved it again.
It's all good.
It's almost like you meant to do that.
It's, just silly things. We try stuff here. It's good.
I like how he's using the spin servos as well for stabilization.
Nice little feet, skis and suspensions. Double seater so you can bring a friend. Wait, triple seater so you can bring 2 friends.
Nice.
Yoink. Now it's a mower. As always, we appreciate the bionic flyers. That's always impressive. Getting the sun in your face? Is
A little bit.
that annoying? Is that
A little bit.
sort of heating up
But
in
we're
here?
almost at the end, so
That's true.
Is
That's
it
true.
worth- is it
All
worth
right,
taking the lines down?
Casual gamer guy. He's been in chat. I've seen him today. Casual gamer guy
we
says
made it like a whole
it's a whole it's a whole thing. So
You know what, I am
and there's
gonna-
only one control.
I'm going.
I just go in and I press 1. Now that's steady proof. Wait, should I just press 1 or am I holding 1? Okay, I'm pressing 1. That's it. A little bit of fire. Wait. Gotcha. Fooled ya. You thought the rocket was gonna take off,
There's
and
the-
instead
There's the tower.
there's a
The
tower
watchtower.
all along. Wait, that's it.
No, is it gonna help?
Okay, yeah. No. Let's see. Want to see that one more time?
Yeah, I want to see that again.
Repair. There it is. So, yeah. You press 1. And then you wait. Ready for takeoff, right? And this separates, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for takeoff. And then this thing takes off. It's almost like a what the golf joke, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of is right. I like that one. That's good.
It's a very nice, a typical flyer indeed.
That's good.
It's a dramatic pause. That's true. It comes with built-in comedic timing.
Also gives you the false impression that it's gonna land.
Yeah.
And it's like, no,
No,
it's not gonna land.
it's not happening. It's not happening. Blocky 1616 made this piston-powered drone. What does that mean, piston-powered drone?
Is it actually piston powered
I
or
don't
is it
know.
UFO engine?
I don't know. T to start engine.
Okay, this is piston powered.
So it is actually piston-powered. And 1 to deactivate hover. I don't understand it. Jamie, I'm too pea-brain for this.
What are those gimbals doing? Are they just set to trigger the sensors? I
Yeah,
guess?
they're not activated. What? How? Huh?
I also kind of don't get how it works, but
No.
it's very impressive.
I need help. Something's happening down here. He made his own engine, right, with pistons.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they're powering the tail fins, and then it would also work for the alternative propulsion challenge. I think it's
Yeah,
it's
checks out.
it's a genius thing.
Checks out for me.
I feel like Scrapman should be looking at this instead of me and dissecting it in one of his videos, because yeah, I see some of what's going on for sure. Well done, Blocky 1616. Let's take a look at the second to last, because we're also getting geckos, I guess, right? Applesauce made this. Thanks, Applesauce.
Is that a rotors on a trailer?
It is indeed on a trailer hinge. Eric King is gonna love this. He loves that trailer hinge.
I kind of like this in a weird way,
It's something,
right?
yeah. No first-person view. I think we've had enough of nausea for the day. This looks good. I like the angle here. And let go. Ah, sweet. That was Applesauce entry. Am I supposed to go here and here
Blueprints.
and
Should be at the bottom. Just jump to the bottom, man.
this?
What is that, man?
Save. Boom. Look how easy it is to import vehicles into Trailmakers.
Super easy.
Get it on Steam today. Leave a review, but only if it's positive. Alright, Gecko, what do I do? Space? Yep. Space for gimbals. And shift for forward. And left control for backwards. And edge for something. And G for another thing. And landing gear with the arrows, and it sort of stands.
Is it gimbals down? Gimbals down. Does look like a boat, right?
G makes it weightless. Indeed. Love it.
I like it. I like it.
Me too. Good entry. But we have 41 entries this week.
I can't even remember what we showed at the
I
start, so I
can't
think we have to
remember
start
either.
over again.
You're just gonna start over, or maybe watch the VOD instead or something.
Actually, I think I might know my winner this weekend.
Larson likes Thor ones. Kind of like. Or do you mean this is like? No.
I know.
Yes. To both. Thanks. I liked a lot of them this week. There were a lot of very, very impressive ones, and a few very impressive ones.
One winner this week?
No.
I kind of think we should have at least two. I kind of want to give a trophy to one of the Halloween ones. To be honest.
But it wasn't a weekly challenge. Plus, remember next week's theme. Someone might wanna.
But are they able to re-enter the same thing?
Sure.
Okay.
Wasn't part of the weekly challenge anyway.
Okay.
So many. I mean,
can you close Discord so I can see them on the big screen here?
Wasp. Well, that wasn't a wasp. Was
so
good.
good.
The Mantis fly was very good. Sebastian's snow-powered plane was very impressive.
Casual gamer guys was great.
I was. But come on, Myth Orchids, paper
That's what
airplane.
I mean. There's too many good ones this week.
So many good
too
ones.
Many. It is a tough week.
Mm-hmm. The carpet by Ketsu, also really good. The sine wave.
Chad is saying Hugo's gyrocopter, few people for Dino Masters, dinosaur thing. The floating binary thing, that was cool as well, right?
It was.
I didn't understand it, but it was cool.
Sine wave.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff.
That's what happens when you give people 2 weeks to prepare. Yeah. Steve, you're right. When you're right, you're right. It's too much time for it. Cannon flyer? Nah, we've seen that before.
Yeah.
The binary
The piston
hopper
power
was
thing
good.
was super cool. The Boggy 1616s, that was a great
It was
entry.
cool. It wasn't, beautiful, because it was just meant for the functionality parts of it. But that was impressive in itself.
Yep, it says the fire one. Which one was the fire one? I don't remember. And then we had the dragon thing as well. The snake dragon thing.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
It's a tough way. I think this is your call this week. I don't want this responsibility.
But you pick one and I pick one.
Oh, we can pick in two?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one you picking?
There should be. Hugo says there should be no winner, so everyone who is not won with the game feels like they wasted time. That's good. That's it. You're hired. No, this is a lot of pressure, huh? Whew. Oh man, I don't know, Jamie. It's tough. I love a good surprise. So the casual gamer guy one was surprising and also not a typical flyer. Seeing the radio tower, command tower taking off instead. That was a lot of fun. But the Sebastian's snow-powered one also one of my favorites for the week for sure.
Freaking the coders. I'm gonna say mine.
What's yours?
Shaz's Wasp.
Shaz's Wasp.
Yeah, I
Alright.
thought it was a great entry. So that's my winner.
Jamie picks his winner. And
But it's a really tough choice.
yeah, true. I pick Sebastian. Yeah, that's mine.
I think that's a
Congratulations to Sebastian and Shaz for winning this weekly challenge. And thanks for all your submissions. You can find every blueprints on our Discord. That's discord.gg/trailmakers. Sorry if you didn't win and spend a lot of time. I hope you enjoy the building process in itself and not just the winning.
Sebastian really won 7 times?
Meaningless
Wow.
trophy. 7 times?
Finally.
No. But Sebastian only has 1 trophy. So he was one way back. It's been a long time since Sebastian won last time. He's been submitting stuff since like week 5 or something. Anyway,
so the next challenge,
next challenge is not tomorrow Saturday, but the Saturday after. It's actually a Day of the Dead.
Oh no.
And since it's also
How
sort
do you
of
stand this guy?
Halloween soon and stuff, we thought we'd have a Day of the Dead challenge, which is everything.
There's no
That's-
controls?
We're just gonna no controls, just space to sort of stabilize it, I think.
But there's nothing.
So we're gonna have a Day of the Dead challenge. Everything relating to death is accepted.
This is so cool. I like this.
Make it dark.
He's gonna sleep with the fishes.
Scary, spooky, scary. Skeleton, scary. Okay. You can upload a dinosaur
Yeah, I
since
mean,
they're
that could
technically
technically
dead.
work, I
I
guess.
mean, can't argue with that. Laughing, crying emoji with the text "I'm dead." Memes always accepted. I'm glad you guys already have ideas for it.
Coughing launching railgun? Yeah, sure. Checks out.
Just a cannon pointing at a seat. I mean, harsh, but
How is this thing just falling like that?
Gimbal. Thanks for all your entries. Again,
That's great.
it would be a boring stream without them. I hope you see you guys next Friday. Jamie and I will be back. Right,
We
Jamie?
will. I
think
mean,
so.
I have no plans to not be here next
No?
Friday, so I should be here.
I should be here.
You
Barring
gonna be here?
unforeseen circumstances, I'm gonna be here. Hope you guys will be here. See you guys.
You guys,
Bye.
You're obsessed, man.